Hey guys, it's Margaret from This Lady Rides, and today we're going to be replacing the horn on the motorcycle. We're going to be replacing the horn on a 2013 Softail Deluxe. The process is going to be the same for most makes and models. Now the horn we're going to be installing is a Drag Specialties horn. It's from Get Lowered Cycles, and you can find them at getlowered.com. Down in the description area, you're going to find a link directly to Get Lowered Cycles and to the horn that I'm using. As always, when doing any work on your motorcycle, make sure you have your service manual. Okay, first thing we have to do is to remove the old stock horn, and it's held on by a bracket with just this one nut. Let's go ahead and get that nut removed. There's also a washer back here. And at this point, our bracket is off of the mounting screw. Now the next step is to go ahead and get the wires out from under this clip. I'm going to take a flathead screwdriver and just lift it up. I want to make sure not to damage that. There we go. And before we get any further, I want to mention that nowhere in the service manual does it talk about disconnecting your battery for this process. You have a positive and a negative wire on here. You want to make sure you know where they are. When my horn is upright like this, the red is on the right, black is on the left. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to grasp it down here on the plastic and lift up. It may take a little bit of wiggling. There you go. Your old horn is now disconnected. The next step is going to be to put together your horn. So you're going to need your service manual. You're going to need all the parts that came with your horn and the new horn. You may also find it helpful to have your old horn to refer to for putting it together and taking it apart. Okay, so now it's time to get our new horn ready. We're going to take these push nuts and we're going to place them onto this area right here. This is the new horn, the decorative cover. We're on the back side, and this is got two sides. It's got a flat side, and then you'll notice there's a little lip here. We want the lip down. This is the flat side that we're going to be looking at. We're going to push it on and over. You'll hear it kind of snap into place. We're going to do the same thing down here at the bottom. Again, flat side is facing up, and push it into place. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and mount the mounting bracket onto the horn. I want to go ahead and mention the screws that came with the new horn were too short once you put everything through. So we're just going to go ahead and use the old mounting screws from my stock horn. I want to line everything up. I'm going to begin by screwing it in just finger tight. Start with the bottom one, top one. I'm going to get everything lined up. We've got this clip that held the wires in place and the screw. I'll just do it finger tight again. Now we're ready to go ahead and get it torqued to specifications, and that's why you're going to want your service manual handy. Now at this point you can see everything kind of moves around. So before we tighten everything down to torque specs, we're going to center it. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get this torqued down. The specifications for my bike are 35 to 55 inch-pounds. Okay, there we are. Go ahead and do the same thing to your top bolt. All right, now that we've got these two torqued down, it's time to go ahead and get that center one torqued. And it's going to be 80 to 100 inch-pounds on my bike. There we go. Before we begin mounting the horn to the bike, I wanted to mention this rubber mount here. The kit does come with a new rubber mount. There's nothing wrong with mine, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it on. That's up to you if you want to replace it on yours. We're going to go ahead and get those wires plugged back in. For mine, red was on the right. It just pushes down on. Black on the left. Again, pushes down on. And at this point, the electrical is plugged back into the horn. We're ready to put our wire into that clip that holds it out of the way. Because we're going to have to bend this clip down with some channel locks, I'm going to take some tape and just place it where those channel locks are going to grab. That's just going to protect the chrome on that area. This jacket here that protects the wires, you want to make sure that it's down, covering the wires. I'm going to turn it just a little bit, get that jacket under there. Then I'm going to take the channel locks and just squeeze that down. So once you've got that wire secured, we're ready to mount the horn to the rubber mount. You're going to take your nut, we're going to place it on here finger tight first. And now we're ready to torque it down. All right, now the final step is going to be to torque the horn bracket nut down, and that's going to be at 80 to 100 inch-pounds. There we go. Okay, now all that's left is to clean it off. And you have a new horn installed. All right, let's go ahead and give that horn a check. And the horn works. It is significantly louder. That's all there is to replacing a horn on a Harley-Davidson. Again, that was done on a 2013 Softail Deluxe, but the process is going to be the same for most makes and models. You just want to make sure that you have your service manual handy. If you liked the video, I hope you'll go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. If you're looking for more tips and videos, be sure to visit thisLadyRides.com.